paint too thin, and she pulled her little hand, but you can still save it. So this is a good way to show you that even
mistakes
if it goes,
happen.
that's it. And sometimes they're a work of art. Right.
Now each little kit
Yes.
has the little background things here. So this one, see, this one goes to this.
Yes.
And this is where you're saying that the color matches so beautifully because of the frame and the mat that goes behind it. And then they also have where you can, a little stand where it can hold up. And they come in either the blue, here we have the handprint in the blue, and then the footsie print in the, with the blue in the heart.
I want to show you this one too.
Okay,
This
okay.
one's different because this one has a little more room. You could either do 2 hands on it or you could do it with a bigger child.
Oh.
And this one I did with thumbprints.
Using the paint that's in the kit.
Yes.
What a great idea.
So
Okay.
they're good for any age, grandmas and grandpas, and Mother's Day, Father's
Oh, yeah.
Day.
And you know, I probably would think too, on a little baby like this, we probably need to catch her hand when she's sleeping.
It would work better because
Or
they're
when
busy.
she's really, when she's drowsy, or when she's got a bottle in her mouth that, because, and it was so cute. She was curling her toes as you were putting the paint
Oh,
on.
I know. Just automatic, huh, darling?
Well, remember that we have a Get Acquainted kit with 3 of the finger frames, and you can get it in boy for blue or pink for girls, and there's lots of open stock, so give our operators a call. Thanks, Dottie.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Jocelyn.
Now I'm going to paint my hand now.
If you would like to order the When My Hands Were Small Get Acquainted kit for $11.99 plus shipping and handling, call anytime at 1-800-825-3363. Coming up next, another great crafting idea. Don't go away. Pattie is here with Heather Fish for a look at the Craft Club.
Well, happy anniversary, Heather. I feel like we've got a celebration on our hands today.
We do. It's the 1-year anniversary of the Craft Club, but it's booklet form.
And it is a gorgeous cover this month. This is just beautiful. I can just think of all the brides that are going to go for this.
Yeah, we changed the cover and give it a new feel for the whole book. And what you see on the cover is one of our Craft Club exclusives.
Oh, really?
And how that works is it's only in the booklet. It's not on TV. It's not available in the magazine or anywhere else.
Oh,
just
really?
in Craft Club.
Wow, so they have to be a member of the Craft Club in order to get this project sheet.
That's right.
Well, speaking of project sheets, I just love this booklet because it's full of so many. How many do you think there is in there every month?
We've got lots of different ideas. They're ranging from about 50 to, I think the most I've ever seen was 96 or 97 ideas.
Wow.
Really full.
It really is, and they're all in color, and you actually have the large patterns that are actually the size they need to be, isn't it?
Exactly. They are full-size patterns. We rarely have anything where you need to blow them up or do any size changes to them. And we have all the patterns you need. We have all the ideas you need every single month.
Wow.
They're all the ones that are on the show. And we have the newsletter, covers things. In May, it's Mommy and Me.
Oh, really?
So it's like Mother's Day celebrations.
Cool.
And
You get coupons?
right, you get
All
coupons.
right.
We gave the coupons a new feel, so they're going to look different than this.
Okay.
And some of the new features are the note page for jotting down your notes. You know,
Sure.
things like that. Suggestions and comments page. In May, we've got new features. Aleene is doing 2 articles. One of them is the history of crafts.
How
And she's
cool.
going to fill that up with all kinds of some of the stuff that as she was getting started.
We always love to hear from her.
Oh, yes. And she has a Aleene answer back, and it's letters that we've gotten, and she answers back to them. And then we also have the tips and techniques section.
Oh, really?
Employees and the customers have given us tips they've used for crafting and things like that to move the ideas along.
How nice. And I see you've got a great premium, too.
We have a wonderful premium. It's a $75 value. It's a gift to our members for an anniversary gift, basically. And it's 15 of the Aleene's pattern packs.
Oh, my
in
goodness.
So many different themes and patterns.
Well, I thought you were probably just showing off the pattern packs here, but you actually get all of these, right?
Right, exactly.
My goodness, that's a great value. Now, we want to see some of these projects. We've got them all around us. Let's talk about this one here on the end. This is so cute.
This is by Cheryl. This is a really innovative idea. You get your own personal little box, you go on a picnic, and inside you have your plate, your utensils, your drink, and napkin. This is your napkin.
That is a great idea. Cheryl's always on the ball.
That's true.
And she's got some great ones over here too. This craft keeper is darling.
It is, and great way to organize your jewelry. I mean, that'd make a cute little jewelry box.
Yes, it would. And she's got a great lamp here right here beside me. Isn't that
Yep,
cute?
that is, definitely.
And then some garments here that have been done with satin sheen stamp.
By you.
By me. It's a secret how I did that. You have to get into the craft club so you can get the project sheet.
So we have also the carousel the carousel horse by Heidi, painted just beautifully.
Oh, this is magnificent. That's gorgeous. Now, I'm so excited because you get so much in the craft club. I mean, it just like makes you a member of our family here whenever you join, doesn't it?
It does.
You get a show schedule too, don't you?
You get the show schedule, and it shows you what page they're on, what day they're airing, and where you can find everything.
My goodness, everything you need to know is right there.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for sharing it with us today, Heather.
Well, thank you, Pattie.
Coming up next, You Light Up My Nights.
Imagine receiving a mailbox filled with incredibly creative design ideas each month from America's #1 crafting family. Responding to customers' requests, we're proud to introduce the new and improved Aleene's Craft Club. Forget loose project sheets. Now they're conveniently bound in booklet style, making it super simple to start crafting all the great projects you see on the show. Each project sheet is now full size and full color. The popular Craft Club newsletter features insider scoops, up-close and personal profiles of the Aleene's family, plus informative columns and photos. You'll also receive 6 coupons to save big on recent items featured on the show. And what better way to keep track of up-and-coming creative living segments than with the handy, easy-to-follow monthly show schedule? Don't wait. Order today. Continuity membership is only $11.95 a month. As a Craft Club member, you have an opportunity of receiving a free gift. Call 1-800-825-3363 and join the new Aleene's Craft Club today. The hottest crafting ideas are just a mailbox away.
Pattie is here with Joan as she shares her secret for creative night lighting.
Well, first of all, you light up my night with Joan Fee. That is a neat thing today.
Thanks, Pattie. Let's first of all, we're going to put our Shrink-It in the oven so that we can get going so you can see just how much fun this is to work with.
And you're going to put the baking powder on there? I mean, baby powder, not baking powder.
I say that too. It's a little confusing,
Well, yeah,
but it
because
is
we're
baby
baking,
powder.
right?
Right. I am using 2 of the Aleene's baking boards today because the project is pretty big.
Okay. Cool.
We're making these great night lights, and it came to be my 3-year-old nephew was afraid of the monsters under his bed, so Aunt Joan made him a night light to keep the monsters away.
And you've got a great sunflower here. That is so cute.
And we're going to be using acrylic paint today, and the center of that sunflower has texture to it because I applied the paint full strength.
See.
So it's all kind of like bumpy when it
That's neat.
shrank. Uh-oh,
Yeah,
I don't know
when
my
it shrank.
proper English.
And then we've got a great little house here too.
You can make them any shape. Use coloring books because
That is
remember that
so cute.
It shrinks down 60%, so you can start something pretty big.
Pretty big. Well, speaking of You Light Up My Life, I've got a special guest with me. This is Lucretia. She's my granddaughter. Can you say hi to everybody?
Hi.
And she's going to learn how to do the Shrink-It today too, Joan.
Right, she says she's seen it on TV, but has never tried it. So it is a great kids project. In fact, we sell it. We have a Get Acquainted kit today with all of the different Shrink-It and the crafting plastic in it too, and even some baking boards. You have to have those baking boards. but it's great for kids craft, for scouts, for Bible school, whatever, because we do have the large group packs with a lot of the Shrink It in it. It's shrinking already.
Look, isn't that wild?
And don't be afraid, if it starts to curl like that and kind of curls into itself, it's going to lay flat. And that is the secret of Shrink It, is to let it lie completely flat.
Right. Well, I like it that you've got 2 of the baking boards in there. That way you've got plenty of room for it to do its little thing.
And it's doing its thing, isn't it?
And I've got one right here. Isn't this cute, Lucretia?
Yes.
Wouldn't you like to put that in your room?
Yeah.
We have a garden theme in the magazine this month, and so that's why I kind of came up with all the little gardeny, like sunflower and the watering can and things. So this is going to be in the magazine. I'm so excited.
I love that. Now, it's a huge one whenever you start out.
And that shrinks 60% and to the thickness of a nickel, too. So it's a lot of fun. You want to get going here, Lucretia? Let's try it. Our first step is to take some sandpaper, and we just need to sand the Shrink It in a couple of different directions.
Ah. Now this will grip the paint, right?
That's right, Patty, but if you wanted to use just permanent pins, then you don't need to sand the Shrink It.
Oh, okay. Now what do we do next?
Once we have that nice and sanded, we'll take our pattern and we'll slip it right underneath the Shrink It.
Okay. You know what? I think it's getting flat in the oven over here.
It sure is. Isn't that neat?
Yes.
I think I'll go ahead and take it out now just so we can see it. I'm just going to scooch it onto one board here.
Okay. Scooch it. Is that a Joan word?
Yes, it is. And we just let that cool.
All right. I love it. Now all we have to do next is to paint it and cut it out.
She'd first trace it with a permanent pen.
Okay. Now we can find the instructions for this on the website. It's actually featured on the TNN website at country.com.
Right.
And it's also going to be in our magazine, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is. We have a garden theme this month in the magazine, so that's why I came up with the sunflower and the little watering cans.
Oh,
A garden
excellent.
theme. But super easy. Once she's finished tracing all that, we would come in with some paint and water that down to about an ink consistency, because otherwise it'll bubble like the center of our sunflower did there.
Okay, that's
if you
good
want
to
that
know.
want that look. And we pop it in the oven for a couple of minutes, and that's it.
And then you have one of these when you glue it on.
Right.
I love it, Joan. You've always got great ideas, and great for kids, huh, Lucretia?
Yes.
Thanks for joining us.
The instructions for You Light Up My Nights are featured in the May issue of Aleene's Creative Living magazine. If you would like to order the Aleene Shrink It and Crafting Plastic Get Acquainted Kit for $12.99 plus shipping and handling, call anytime at 1-800-825-3363.
Coming up next, a sunny Renews It idea. Stay tuned. Catherine recently met with Cindy Groom Harry, representing the Dial Corporation, with a super value that will keep your home smelling and looking good.
Cindy, wouldn't it be lovely if our crafts could smell garden fresh?
Well, I'm really pleased to tell you, Catherine, that they can, and it's using the Renews It adjustable air freshener.
You have been busy, and you are so clever. This is a lovely summer arrangement.
Well, thank you. You know, last month we did the pansy pot for spring, and everybody liked that so much we decided we have to come back with sunflowers and bumblebees.
I'm so glad that you did. This would make this is the kind of gift that you talk about.
Well, I think so too, and I'm really happy to say too that that we have a Get Acquainted kit to go along, and it is one that has the instructions for 69 projects.
69!
There you go. And we also have a free videotape to go along with it.
Right, well, that's fantastic, and it's a super value. The videotape is free.
It is.
And I love the book and all the great ideas. Let's take a look at one of these air fresheners. I remember these when I was a kid. This was such a treat when we would get these, and you pull the top up, and you have this air freshener gel.
And it's non-toxic.
Right, and you taught me that you can pop the top up, ta-da! And then when it runs out, you can replace it.
You can actually lift this up and remove it if you want to.
We didn't practice this part.
No, we didn't, but it
Woo,
works.
Playing with the gel.
Now that's if, Catherine, your base is decorated.
Okay.
Otherwise, in this particular project, you can simply just replace the whole unit.
Okay, that's great to know. And this is so clever. This is useful crafting, Cindy.
It is. Let me show you how to make this. To start, we're just using some of this floral foam, and we're sculpting it in order to look like this. And it's really simple. Just position the air freshener in the middle so you can see where it goes, and then you'll scoop it out. And just scoop it out and keep fitting it until it fits on here, and then take your knife and slice off all around it. It's really easy to cut. Don't have to push very hard.
And when you say sculpting, you kind of go, oh no, it's going to be hard, but you can see
and
how
I just
simple.
mean that you're just simply forming it, because this will all be covered up, but you want to be able to form it so that it will fit down into the flower pot. And I think you have one of those over there, the white one, the pot. I can just show them how it goes down into the flower pot and works that way.
Okay.
Now what we can do next is cover this, just totally cover this with the tacky glue and smear it around, and then cover it in order to conceal the foam. Now this is the part I like to show. You simply take a vine, a greenery vine, wrap it around, hot glue it on there in place, and then take some of these little floral picks. It's so easy. See how simply that goes down in. And if you'll remember, just like we said last month with the pansy pot, if you'll remember to decorate in threes, to constantly put these floral pieces in threes, it'll be really easy.
That's a good tip.
Now what we'll do next, I want to show you with the flowers. I'm going to switch to this one and then show you with the little white daisies. Again, 3 of them going all the way around, and then you can go with 3 sunflowers. The tallest one at the top pokes down in there, and the littler ones all around, and you just continue filling in, even using maybe some blue accent flowers. And by the way, you can change colors to whatever works for you or whatever you like.
What a good idea.
Adding a few more flowers, and then just put in some dried florals in order to finish it off and fill it out as a nice decoration.
I think that this is such a clever idea, Cindy. And you know, as we're crafting, it smells really good in here.
It really does, doesn't it?
I do.
We add some little bees, and they're made out of the Forester Woodsies, just painted with regular Aleene's paint and glued together on a wire stem, tucked in to make it look like the bees are buzzing all around.
You know, it just goes to show you, isn't it what they say, shows to go you, that when you look at things in a creative way, you can come up with the most wonderful things, Cindy.
Well, and I love to adapt it to people's personal flower preferences too, or color preferences in their home.
So you could like sneak around in their house and see, and just, what I mean by that is just look at the colors and think you can create a lovely gift for them, something that will love. Cindy, once again, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome, thank you.
If you would like to order the Renewsit Air Freshener Ideas Super Value Get Acquainted Kit, number 9022341 for $8.99 plus shipping and handling, call anytime at 1-800-825-3363.
Coming up next, we'll announce today's Watch and Win winner. Don't go away.
It's time for today's Watch and Win. Are you ready? Did you send your card in? Today's
Let me see if they sent their card in.
Today's Watch and Win prize is the Aleene Stick and Hold Get Acquainted Kit. It's valued at $16.95, and it really has a value of like $43. But
because we offered it as a special
super sale.
So this is a really double value, super duper.
Wow,
Watch
so
and
whoever
Win.
this is call. All right. Jolene Blue from Cedar, Minnesota. Jolene, just give us a call anytime today at 1-800-825-3363 to claim your Stick and Hold Watch and Win prize.
Super duper.
Congratulations.
Well, we were thumbing through the books looking at some of the other great offers in your creative spirit.
Right, the adventure scrapbook is really a lot of fun.
Oh, look, because we have to show Margaret.
Yes. Now, keep in mind, this is really designed for kids.
Like I said, though, I think it would be fun. It's a fun play thing for adults. I think adults need to do this.
But Catherine came in the office this morning and said, Margaret, pose for me. And she said, why?
So you can fly from a parachute, that's why.
Thanks for spending part of your day here at Aleene's Creative Living. Don't forget to check out TNN's website for Aleene's instruction sheets.
And tomorrow we'll have more fun crafts coming your way as Cheryl Ball takes us on a picnic with the box maker.
We'll create a personalized graduation box with DMC.
And it's a double header with Xyron.
We'll see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous, fantastic, wonderful day.